Hello and welcome to SudoKanard. Let's move on with those Sudoku puzzles from the WPF Sudoku Grand Prix. This round was organized by Czech Republic and Slovakia. The author of this puzzle is Jakub Hrazdira. Sorry, I can't pronounce those names. Jakub Hrazdira. I think that was not so terrible. So it's non-consecutive, which means that whenever you take two cells that are orthogonally adjacent, they must contain non-consecutive digits. For example, this cell could never contain a 3 or a 5, well, 5 by Sudoku, but not a 3 by non-consecutive. Same for those cells. They could never contain a 5 or a 3. I didn't solve this puzzle during the contest because I didn't have the time. I solved it afterwards and it was sort of a struggle, but not as much as I feared, because this is really a variant that I fear, that I dread. Alright, I'm seeing that those four mean that there's a 4 somewhere here, but 4 couldn't be next to a 3 or a 5, so there's a 4 here. So that's a nice start. Sevens. There should be a 7 here. Let's have a look at 3. 3 couldn't be here, couldn't be next to the 2, so there should be a 3 here. In this box, there has to be a 6, but it can't be next to 5 or 7, so 6 is somewhere here. A 3 is not here by Sudoku, it's not next to the 4, so 3 is here. 3 is not next to the 4, so there's a 3 somewhere here, and we can deduce from that that 2 doesn't appear here. It couldn't be next to 3, 2 can't be here, but there are still 4 cells that could have a 3. Now let's have a look at 5. 5 is not here, it's not here, it's not next to the 4, so there's a 5 somewhere here. And we can see that 6 could never be here. So where's 5 in this box? 5 is not here by Sudoku, it's not next to 4, so 5 is somewhere here. Oh, I'm seeing that this 3 is just, well, it just makes those pencil marks disappear and we get a 3 here. It removes the possibility. Sorry. I'm losing my fluency. 4 is interesting. There's no 4 here. There's no 4 next to the 3. So there's a 4 in one of those two cells. So there's a 4 up there. Down there, 4 is not here by Sudoku. It's not next to the 5. So 3 positions for 4. What about 3? 3 can't be here, so 3 has to be somewhere here. And if it's in one of those two positions, it will push 4 in the opposite direction. But that's not saying much right now. This 5 prevents both 4 and 6 from being next to it. That's not very powerful. Oh, let's have a look at 8 in this column. 8 can't be next to 9, it can't be next to 7, so there's an 8 somewhere here. So no 8 here, no 8 here, no 8 here, but still 4 positions. What about 8 here? 8 can't be here, it can't be here. 8 can't be here because it would have to be next to a 7. So no 8 here. 3 positions for 8. And I think that this cell now can only be 1 or 6. Perhaps I should have a look at what happens in this column, because I already have 4 other digits. This cell can't have a 1, sorry, it could have a 1, it can't have a 2 or a 4, it can't have a 6 or an 8, it can only have a 1 actually. No even value is available, so it has to be a 1, and that's a 6, and that's not a 7. And 6 disappears from this cell, so 6 is either here or there. But the remaining 3 cells must have 2, 4, or 8. This is 2 or 4, this is 2 or 8, this is any one of those 3 values. So there's an 8 somewhere, but we already knew that. What about 2? 2 can't be here, 2 can't be here next to the 1. 3 positions for 2. Let's notice that this could never be a 3 because it would be next to a consecutive digit. This can't be a 3, but still 4 positions. What about this? This is none of those digits, and it can't be a 5 next to the 6, so it can only be a 1. And by Sudoku I get a 1 here. So we have a 3 in one of those 2 cells, so this one can't be a 4. So 4 is in one of the corners. What about this? It can't be any of the digits I've pencil marked. It could still be a 2, could still be a 9, and I think that's it. 1, 5, 7 are not possible. 4 and 6, 3, 6 and 8 all have corner pencil marks, and none have a pencil mark here. By Sudoku there's a 1 somewhere here. And 2 can't be next to the 1, 2 can't be here by Sudoku, can't be next to the 3, so there's a 2 here. Therefore, there's a 2 somewhere here. What about this? I don't know. The only digit that is not pencil marked here is 5. 5 can't be here because it would be next to a 4, so 5 has to be in one of those. And now that I've written all those pencil marks, I can turn them into candidates. That's becoming very cluttered, so maybe I shouldn't have done that. No, shouldn't have done that. I'm writing too much stuff. Oh, something interesting here. This 2 and this 2, that's available from the start. The 2 can't be next to the 3, so 2 has to be here or there. So that's a 2-4 pair. So we have 4 digits placed in this row, and we still need 5, 7, 8, and 9. 5 can't be here. 5 can't be here. Well, this can't be a 9, this can't be a 7, this is 5 or 8, we've already seen that. I don't think it would be wise to put all candidates here. Where does 1 go into this box? Not next to the 2, so it could be here, here, or there. 9 is not here, but any of those 4 positions would work. Oh, where's 4 in this column? Not here, not next to the 5, not here. 4 is here. So that's not a 4. And removing those pencil marks, well, we get a 4 here, and we get a 4 there, and we get a 9 here. And 6 can only be here, and 3 is there. 3 prevents this from being a 2, so that's a 2. That is not a 2, and we get a 2-5 pair in this box and in this column. Now, in this column, 4 has to be somewhere up there. It can only be here. It pushes 7 downwards into this cell. 8 can't be next to 7. 8, I said. This now can only be a 5. And up there, 5 can't be next to the 4. So that's a 5, that's an 8. This 5 prevents this from being a 4. And we get lots of digits all of a sudden. This can never be, this can't be a 5 anymore. That's 7, 8, or 9. Oh, and this 2-5 pair is now resolved. That's a 2, that's a 5, because of this 5. And this is not a 5 anymore. 5 has to go there. 6 can't be here, next to the 5. So 6 has to go up there. And here we need 2, 6, and 9. 3, 6, and 9, sorry. This could never be a 3 nor a 6. That's a 9. 3 can't be next to the 2. And 6 is there. 3 now places a 3 here. And we need 1, 8, and 9 here. 1 won't be next to the 2. 1 will be in one of 2 places. And there has to be a 1 somewhere here. Oh, wrong notation. 2 won't be next to the 3, so there's a 2 here. And on this column, 2 won't be here by Sudoku, won't be here by Sudoku, won't be here next to the 1, so 2 is here. We still need 6, 7, 8, and 9. This is 6, 8, or 9. This is not 6 next to the 5, not 9, that's 7 or 8. And 8 here would make this a 7, which would clash with the rule. This is not a 6, 7, 8, 9, and actually 6 has to be here on the column. It is not next to a 7, so that's 8, that's 9, that's 7. Those are not 8, so this is 8. Those are now 7, 8 pair. I still need 1, 6, and 9 somewhere. Oh, but 9 is not in this row, so 9 is here. It pushes the 1 here and the 6 there. Well, once you've done the initial deduction, the initial struggle, I would say, all falls into place very quickly. The beginning is always much harder. There's no 9 here, so 9 is there. That's a 6, 7 pair, but 6 is not next to 5. It resolves the 7, 8 pair. Down there we have a 2 and an 8, but 8 is not next to 7. 8 resolves the 2, 8 pair. Here we need 6 and 9, but there's a 6 here. Here we need 2 and 9. Pencil marks. Here we need 3 and 5. Oh, sorry, there's a 2 in this column already, so we get a few digits. So 3 and 5, but 3 won't be next to the 2. 6 won't be next to the 5, so that's 6, that's 8. Here we need 5 and 7, so that's 7, 5. 1 is here, 8 is here. 7 goes here, 6, and then that's a 3, and that's a 4. Yes, that's it. So this is really one of my weak genres, and it's always the beginning that has, you need to find what is to be found. Once you've unlocked the puzzle, the rest just falls apart. But the beginning is always a bit on the struggling side. Well, thanks for watching this video and see you soon on SudoKanard.